Hi, welcome to Car Mechanical. Today I'm going to show you how to make jack pucks so you don't damage the underside of your car when you're jacking it up. So we're going to be using some ice hockey pucks. These are 4 for £10 on eBay in the UK, or cheaper if you're stateside. So the reason we're going to do this is we're going to look at the frame rails underneath my Audi A4. These have been repeatedly abused by previous owners, just jacking straight up on these without using any of the proper jacking points or the proper equipment, and just jacking straight onto it and bending the frame. So quite simply what we're looking to do with these pucks is to cut a centre section out so we can spread the load with the frame sitting in the middle of the puck and the rest of the car sitting on the puck, so you're not bending the metal of the frame. So we're going to take some of the pucks, we're going to mark them up. I'm just marking them with a Sharpie because that's where I'm going to mill the material away from, and basically use any tool that you have to get everything taken out. So I'm going to use a Dremel with an assortment of attachments. So I'm first using very small grinding discs. You could use a bigger angle grinder on this, it will make very short work of it. So I go through an assortment of tools whilst I'm using this. I use a grinder, I think I use a little sanding bits. I just kind of do what I need to do to get everything taken away. Now a couple of points I do need to point out here. Make sure you're doing this in a well ventilated atmosphere. You're pretty much going to see the equivalent of a burnout as I'm doing all of this here. This is all of the rubber heating up and starting to burn away as well. So if you have got a mask, wear one, do it in a ventilated area, keep your doors open, and just work away at the rubber until you get down to the depth you want to do. So initially I don't get to the depth I'm looking for here, but I'm just showing you the process that I use to get the rubber worn away. That's not quite deep enough. I do come back and I think I take away about as much again, but it really doesn't take that long. It does make a lot of mess, but you can see when we put it in that sits on the frame rail, but I need about twice as much depth there, so I go away and mill that away. So once we've got it done, you can see the other side of the car that I'm going to jack up here, and you can see that it just sits in between and supports the frame rail. So we can jack the car all the way up. Now the pucks will take a bit of damage, but that's the whole point. You want the puck to take the damage and the stress, and this is a 1750 kg car when it's fully loaded. And the point of this is hopefully you can avoid seeing the damage that's been seen on my car. Now part of the reason that the jack like this is being used rather than the ones that comes with VWs and Audi, they're known as suicide jacks because they don't have 2 points of contact on the floor. They do have the slide in for the side rail, so they can jack the car up, but they have very little floor support, and they have been known to collapse and fall on people, so you find many Audi owners don't tend to use them. The same with VW. I found this fairly painless and quick and easy to do. You can see that when this puck does come down it is a little bit dented, but again, as I mentioned, the whole point is for the puck to take the damage instead of the car taking the damage. And they're 4 for £10, you can use them again and again, they work out pretty well. In fact, I'm going to use one here to support the car in a second. Now, I hope this video has been useful for you if you are considering doing something similar yourself. If you do have any thoughts or opinions on this, please leave them in the comment section down below. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you'd like to see more like this, please subscribe to the channel. And more than anything, thank you for watching.